welcome to the Shue Lounge. I'm your host, Priscilla, aka Curly Shue, because I'm a curly Sue who loves shoes. Duh. And we are going to talk about fashion on a weekly basis. We'll talk about some commercials, even spin a spinning wheel, and end the show with some tips. Today's episode is our second episode, and it is going to be about accessories because I have none other than jewelry designer Shellese with me.
Yes, hello.
Hi,
I am so excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you. Thank you so much.
Of
Shellese is always supporting me, and we're always each other's cheerleaders. And I'm so happy that you're my second guest, and that we get to talk about you. So tell us about your jewelry. Tell us about your brand, Shellese Aunje.
Well, I have been working on my brand. This will be my second year actually fulfilling the brand. Yes. And we're celebrating our second year this week, so we'll be having a promotion.
Oh, yes. Stay tuned for that promotion.
Yes, and so I've been working on it. I started with apparel, kind of like moved into jewelry, and the jewelry just took off. I mean, who doesn't like a nice pair of earrings or a bracelet or something to just accent your wardrobe?
Absolutely.
You know?
And that's why we're wearing your jewelry today. We have her earrings on. Is there a name for these earrings?
These are the autumn earrings.
Autumn earrings. They're so cute.
Yes.
I love them.
And it went well with like the fall collection, because they're leaves, the autumn leaves. And they're golds. I really push for gold because, I feel like gold is bold. A lot of people kind of try to run away from gold.
I like that. Yes. That's going to be my new hashtag, gold is bold.
Yes. So, these are my favorites, actually. It looks well with the updo or even like curly hair down where you have it. I love it. So, I hope you guys like it too.
I know it. Actually, you also have these wonderful pieces. I have one of her bracelets on right now. Super chic.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it.
And then I have these as well. These are like little cuffs. Which is interesting. Some men actually like the cuffs too.
Yes.
It's very, so
unisex.
Yes.
Any type of apparel or even accessories like this that can transcend from any sex, and any style is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So good for you. Where can everyone find your stuff?
Well, you can go, I will actually, if we can leave some kind of link below.
Absolutely. We will definitely leave links.
The name is Shellese Aunje. That would be my Instagram.
Ooh,
You can find me on Facebook the same way, Shellese Aunje. I don't have a Twitter yet, but we will be having a Twitter soon, so I can keep you updated with like promotionals or anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But for now, you have way more than enough. You have Instagram, Facebook, and of course her website where you can purchase not only jewelry, she has her apparel there as well. So I know you said the brand has been on for 2 years. So happy anniversary. Congratulations to that. I was just curious, like, when did you start? Was it only 2 years ago that you thought, oh my gosh, I want to design jewelry? Or has this been something that you've always thought about?
I actually started when I was about 8 years old when I started fashion. My mom would drop me off at school. I would be the first one there because she had to go to work early. And, the lady that was just, kind of watching over the kids, she had a section where she taught us how to sew. So I started like sewing together little bears, like little cute things.
That's so cute.
Yeah, she taught us at an early age how to hand sew. So from there, I just took a liking for fashion, and I moved forward with apparel, and then I kind of transitioned, in adulthood to jewelry.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, so it's been a couple of years.
Good for you, and good for you for actually putting your ideas to paper, and those ideas from the paper to real life. We're so glad that you've done it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the support.
Yes, always got to support each other, right?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and get into the fashion fashion talk with none other than J-Lo, Miss Jennifer Lopez, Jenny from the block. Just this week, she had her movie premiere for the upcoming film Second Act, which actually launches on the 21st. And I am dying for a chick flick because that's my type of genre that I love. And she returns back to the big screen with her chick flicks and Second Act. So what she wore to this premiere, oh my goodness.
Amazing.
It's like a pink cloud. This big, gigantic tulle, bright pink gown by Giambattista Valli. Giambattista Valli made the gown. It's so amazing. It's actually like a high-low cut. So it's high in the front, low in the back with a long train. It was so big, so puffy, so long. She actually had to arrive to the New York premiere in a bus.
See, that is so J-Lo. Like, I love, just her style. Like, she never fails, you know?
Never, yeah. She never fails to serve those looks and serve us fabulosity. Even when it's in her, you know, like athleisure, like athletic wear. Because her body is like 6-pack.
On point. Okay.
On point. I think it's really interesting how, like, the material of this dress and how poofy it is. It really made me question, like, did she ever think at any point, or did her people ever think at any point, is this going to look like a quinceañera dress?
Right. And it could be mistaken for it, you know?
And actually, and that's why I was so amazed that she was able to pull it off without it being that way. Because to me, as soon as I saw it, like, I didn't think quinceañera, you know? So it's, maybe it's the high-low cut.
It could be. You know, the first thought that I had was like, okay, Met Gala. You know, like,
yes,
definitely. Like, this is something you can see on that runway. Or
it's that eye-catching.
It is.
That big and bold.
Yes.
Definitely a bold statement for sure. Oh my gosh, I love it. If I could ever try this dress on, that would be amazing.
Right?
And I think actually Julia Roberts might have worn it on a cover of a magazine. She's like rock climbing in it. I think it's Julia Roberts. We'll have a picture here to show you. So yeah, this gown is definitely eye-catching, show-stopping, and it's definitely J-Lo for sure.
Yes.
So that's what she wore to the premiere. For the after party, she actually changed into a white gown, a sleek Eli Saab number, which she is just, her body, it hugs her body in a classy way, though, and that's the one thing that she's able to always do.
Oh yeah, she always pulls that off.
Yeah, she's able to accentuate her curves, show us what her mama gave her.
Right.
But to me, it's never like trashy. It's always classy.
Yes, yeah, that's J-Lo. She does a really good job at that.
Yeah. And after the after party, it's the after party. After that, they went to have pizza. Because it's New York. Why not go eat pizza in a gown and a fur coat?
Right?
This is why we love J-Lo, darling. This is why.
Whatever she wants.
She does whatever she wants. Good for her. So it just seems like the trend is actress singers for this show, because not only did we talk about J-Lo, someone else popped into the scene and crawled out of her hole, and that is Miley Cyrus. This week, she was seen around all of New York, just being as fashionable as possible. It was really good to see her because she actually looks good.
Oh, yeah.
She has her hair combed.
Right.
She has her makeup right. So she actually is a really pretty girl. And it's nice to see her in a classy look and her hair combed.
Right. This is very different for her. You know, we're so used to seeing the Miley that's on stage, you know, popping it, getting low.
Yeah, wearing like jersey dresses.
Buns, you know.
Yeah, buns. I think that's why I'm like honing in on the hair so much, is like, because I think she also had that short hair too. Like, her hair right now is just like beautiful, flowy, golden locks. You know, so good for her. And she, throughout the week, she definitely went along with that label showing trend that we've seen all of 2018. So the first look she has, you know, it's casual, it's cute, but it's that Dior label with that Dior turtleneck. Super cute. The white boots, the white little booties, which I've been wanting to get. I want some.
Girl, you guys all need a pair.
I know. I think it's so funny because I try to stay away from what everyone's wearing. And lately, at least this year for sure, if something's on trend, I find myself wanting it. And I don't feel bad about it. I think it's okay. You know, it's on trend. Why not want it? Why not get it? The most important thing is making it your own style.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I've been like, girl, what's wrong with me? You've been wanting things that everyone else has, but it's okay. I'm going to style it, make it my own. We're all our own people.
Right.
Person.
Right. Put your own name on it and accessorize it.
Accessorize it, yes, girl. Actually, yeah, so Miley in this Dior casual outfit, she has the stacked bracelets, which always scares me to do, but it's Miley. She's a risk taker, and it's not a risk at all. Like, once you see it, like, on, it looks nice. All these stacked bracelets. The next look she rocked this week was actually all black with some Gucci pants.
Yes.
She has that GG gold hardware on her pants. Super sleek, classy all around here with a black turtleneck. I love this look, and I need those pants ASAP. And last but not least, this one was a little festive. It looked like she was actually going to a holiday party or something. It's like the silver, shiny Louis Vuitton top. With some silver heels, some silver pumps, which I've actually been rocking lately. Silver is my like new neutral.
Yeah, I mean it works.
It works.
Yes.
It goes with almost everything. But it's shiny.
I mean it's eye catching at the same time.
Yeah, why not? And with this look, she actually has the logo printed Louis Vuitton bag, which this one's a little bit different. It's fun, it's shiny, and it's eye-catching as well. With this look, she actually stacked a couple. They were not as like, they're not big, but they're just little necklaces, but she put multiples on, and it looks nice. And she has all these different earrings. Cute. Very, I feel like that is still very Miley touch, you know, because even though she's looking classy, I feel like she has her own, not only edgy, but maybe like borderline hippie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So she was out in New York running around promoting. She has a new single. Haven't heard it yet, but why not give it a try, right? She'll actually be performing this Saturday on Saturday Night Live.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm sure we're all going to be seeing what she actually performs. I'm curious to see what she wears.
Yeah, me too. And I want to hear this song too, because you know her songs, you know, of the past have been very interesting. I love her music, but you know she has a new look. She might have a new sound. So
absolutely, I think the past few things that she actually put out were a little bit. Were they country-ish?
They were,
or more like indie.
A little more country, I think.
Yeah, which you know stems from her dad.
Yes.
So yeah, it's like which route is she musically? And fashionably, which route is she gonna go? I can't wait to see it. So yeah, Miley Cyrus, we're watching you, girl, and we're watching your man too, because he is hot. Not my type, but he is my type.
Watch your back, Miley.
Watch your back, Miley. Oh my goodness, so funny. And of course, Bella Bear, my baby. Not sure if you can see her, but she is joining us again. She's wearing her Christmas dress.
Oh, super cute with the little tutu. I cannot with the tulle.
Oh, she's sleepy.
Yeah.
You sleepy, baby. Next on our list is Beyonce. You know I couldn't have this list without Queen Bee being mentioned again. She's just like globetrotting. Because now she's in India. She was in India this week performing for an Indian wedding of Isha Ambani and Anand Piramal. They are one of India's richest couples, and they actually is super cute. They met when they were children, and now they're getting married, and their wedding is costing over $100 million. $100 million. Yeah. I don't even know how to say that.
How do you even end that? Like
$100 million. I mean, come on, you have to have that kind of cash if you're having Beyonce perform at your wedding. I mean, my goodness.
Right. That is amazing. Like, I mean, just to have, what would you do if you had that much money? I would have Beyonce there too. Like,
I would too, you know? Mm-hmm. And then I'd probably have to pay her a little extra to allow me to perform with her.
Right?
She's going to be like, girl, no, you're not. But yeah, it was just a high profile wedding. Even Hillary Clinton was there, and Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, they're newlyweds as well. So they went straight from their multiple day celebration, because in the Indian culture they actually celebrate their weddings for multiple days. Yeah. I thought it was just 3 days, but someone was saying it was more. So they just went from their week-long celebration to this wedding that's probably a few days as well. So good for them. Sounds like a good time all around. Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I would love to be in that crowd.
I know it for sure. But Beyonce posted this photo on her Instagram with, an Indian-inspired attire, this gown. Gorgeous. And she's rocking accessories that are super cute. So she has that head accessory. Goes over her head. Have you ever worn anything like that?
I have not, but I actually wanted to add something like that to my collection because it's beautiful. Like,
it is beautiful.
I love the headpieces.
Yeah, and with this, it's like you could do a different, like, I know also what's kind of on trend are like turquoise or like stones. So it's like you can even do something like that. That would be cool. Yeah. But yeah, Beyonce is rocking that headpiece, the long drapey jewelry, and she also has the hand bracelet, like cuff that goes like that. I actually have something like that that I bought like at a costume jewelry store. Super fun to wear, especially when you're going salsa dancing.
Oh yes, girl. I love it.
Yes. But yeah, even Mama Tina was there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because she started posting things, also dressed up for the wedding. So, they're such a great family, and I love Mama Tina.
Girl,
with her corny jokes.
Yes,
it's corny joke time.
I always tune in for the corny jokes. And you know what? Another thing, like, it's kind of been like a controversial topic about what Beyonce was wearing. A lot of people were saying that, what is the word for it? Oh, I can't put my finger on the
like culture word. Appropriation.
Yeah, culture.
Really?
They tried to put her in that category, and I'm thinking like, if you're attending an event like that, especially as a performer, you want to kind of connect with the crowd.
Absolutely, I feel like it would be disrespectful if you don't, dress like the dress code. Like what is she gonna be wearing? A gown like J-Lo wore. Like she's gonna totally stand out. It's like, I see where people may be coming from. It's always a fine line. But in this case, we know, I've seen other, I know people who have gone to Indian weddings, and also actually one time my mom and I were flying from Texas to LA, and an Indian woman sat in the same row as us, and she actually just came from an Indian wedding, and she was showing us. That's where I first learned that it was like multiple days long, and they have like different like attire. I always want to say costume for everything. That's not the word. They have different ensembles and dresses for different days, which is fun and fabulous. Right,
that is so fun.
Yeah,
it adds value to the celebration of your wedding.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like just all those memories. So it's great.
I feel like it's like very colorful too. It's like it's always fun to not only see people, but in this case, also see what people are wearing. How are my wedding pictures gonna look? This next segment of the show is about commercials. I used to have a background in advertising, and just because I'm not in that world anymore doesn't mean I still have love for the ads that come out. And even if they're not good, I critique the bad ones and I rewatch them over and over just to see what they could have done differently or what I would have done differently. Super fun. So this week is actually not a commercial that you see on TV, but a sponsored post. One night I was scrolling through Instagram and I was served this sponsored post by California Almonds. And it was just perfect because I am a self-proclaimed snack queen. Right, Shellese? I'm always eating my snacks.
Right. That's right.
And almonds happens to be one of them. But yeah, I got served this post and it is so fun and so cute. It has this girl. She's game day ready. She's wearing her football jersey. Her friends are also decked out in sports gear. And they're walking. I don't know whether they're walking, dancing. And all of a sudden, the camera pans down to her fanny pack. And her fanny pack is filled with none other than almonds.
Yes.
And it's super cute because it's like the almonds aren't even in a Ziploc bag.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's just easy access.
It's just like the fanny pack is just filled with almonds. And she's just like...
Yep.
Super fun because, I mean, when I'm looking for handbags or bags myself, I'm like, two things. Do my snacks fit in here? And do an extra pair of shoes fit in here?
Right? And you know what's funny about the commercial? Like, the fanny pack that she's wearing looks very similar to the one that you bought us.
Oh my goodness, it does!
It's so funny. I'm like, this looks really familiar. I think I have one of these.
Yes, it's clear. So Shellese and I went to the Beyonce concert, and a lot of her concerts and shows, the rules are you have to have a clear bag or a clear purse. And I went to Ross. I was able to find 2 fanny packs at Ross, clear. Worked out perfect for the concert. And clear fanny pack clearly works out perfect for her too and her snacks.
Fanny pack is also an accessory. So great.
You're so right. Fanny packs are accessories, which is in line with our whole overarching theme. Accessories aren't just jewelry, cute jewelry. Accessories are also bags, belts, fanny packs, or as people in the industry call it, belt bags. So, yes, very good point. Call out for sure. And she was just like owning it, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. That's like what it. And I feel like it might go well with the tagline.
Oh, yes. The tagline is own your everyday, every day.
And she sure was owning them almonds, that fanny pack.
She was not afraid.
Yeah.
Which is great too, because it's like, even though this mini like social post wasn't a fashion brand, the tagline really resonated with us and resonated with style in general. Own your style. Own your everyday, how you feel every day. Every day. Don't be afraid to, rock it. Own it. Yes. I really love this brand, even though it's not a brand that, I know that sells things or that I even have heard of before. I feel like they're strategically on point because a lot of brands actually plan their whole year around like certain seasons, certain apertures, like having a Christmas commercial, having a summer commercial, a back to school commercial, and you're going to start seeing a lot of brands are going to have Super Bowl commercials. So even though they don't have a buy for during the Super Bowl game, they're going to start having airtime leading up to the week. So even though right now is it's regular football season, this brand is right online strategically, already has their game day themed social posts. The California Almonds, you're right on point strategically. We like you already. We want to try you.
Yes. I want to try some of those chocolate covered almonds.
Yes, chocolate covered almonds. I love it. It's just so funny because they have all these different kinds of almonds. Like they have a chili lime almond, like a blueberry dusted covered almond. What the hell?
I've never heard of that.
But chocolate almonds, my favorite. Also normal almonds too.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Snack time. Call us up for your snack time. Shellese, Do you know what time it is?
Tell us what time it is.
It's spinning wheel time.
Yes. I love this wheel.
Thanks, girl.
It is great.
It still needs some work, but you know what? Why not use it now? So this is the spinning wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, and whatever emoji, like article of clothing it lands on, you're going to tell us a favorite story about your favorite shirt, pair of pants, shoes. The shoe actually is any portion of glitter is going to be a shoe. Nice. And then obviously anything else is going to be that topic. So I'll let you go first.
All right, let's see.
Okay, let's do it.
Drum roll, please. There it is.
Okay, okay.
Is that a shoe?
Yes, it's a glitter part, and that equals a glitter shoe.
Yes.
So tell us about your favorite shoe. It could be anything, like a shoe that you had in elementary, when you were a toddler.
Okay.
Even one now.
Can I do two favorite shoes?
You know what?
Yes. I have to take it back to my childhood. I used to love the shoes that light up on the bottom when you step.
Oh my god!
I'm taking it way back.
Taking it way back. I love that.
Yeah, these kids
those were the times.
Those were the times. I remember, like, I used to just walk around in my shoes, and you know, I was so quiet. I'm still, you know, pretty quiet, but that was the only way my mom could find me in these stores with the little shoes. Like, she'd have to look down and see me under the. You know.
Oh my god, I love that. That's a smart woman right there.
Right? Yeah, she thought ahead. But I used to love those. And
were yours white or like?
They were white.
Okay.
They were white. They had glitter on them, like, you know, pink glitter, and then you know it would light up with all those different colors. And one day I was stumping around in them. I would just stump in place just to see them light up.
Ooh.
And the light stopped working, and I got so sad.
Oh my god, that's so sad. I did have a pair as well. I just don't remember my time with them, which is weird.
Yeah.
I would be walking all the time too.
Right. I just wanted to see something bright. So once I wore those out, in adulthood, when I started wearing high heels, I really got accustomed to like Steve Madden's. Because they're really comfortable.
They actually are.
I have a pair of Steve Madden boots that I wear with almost everything. I recently wore it for one of my photo shoots. I had on like this black jumpsuit. You know, one of the New Jerseys that's from my collection.
Okay,
and
jerseys from Shellese, Aunje. Check it out.
But the boots were like a perfect match. It goes with everything. I love them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What color are they? Black?
They're black. Actually, when I bought them, I had one of my best friends was with me, and we actually ended up getting a matching pair.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. It was, and they're so comfortable. Like the sole, you know. Not all shoes are really comfy.
No, Steve Madden actually makes some pretty comfortable shoes. I used to get mad because Jessica Simpson has hot, like sexy heels.
Oh yeah.
Very platformy, which I love, like, and super like tall, which I used to love to go out in my early 20s. And I love them so much, but they were not comfortable at all.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of the cuter ones were very narrow, which I have a white foot. Not fun. And I would get so pissed off because I'm like, Jessica Simpson, you are a female. You should know better. You should know that to make comfortable shoes for us.
Yep.
But I couldn't, like, I knew Steve Madden would never let us down.
Yeah.
My first pair of pumps actually were from Steve Madden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You have to have a pair of Steve
I
Maddens.
know
If you haven't
it.
tried them, try them. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, they got all kinds of styles, you know, not only like heels, they got the boots, like you said. They even have some really cute sneakers out right now.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I haven't tried their sneakers, but yeah, I'm really into like the boots, little booties.
Yeah, boots with the fur. I like it. Well, thanks for sharing those two options, because those are fun. Brought us back.
Oh, yeah.
And you gave us this tip already. Check out some Steve Madden shoes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spin this. Let's see what I got. Ooh. really tough. Why did I even like make this category?
Well, just think, there's a lot. Maybe if it's not something that you have, maybe something that you would rock.
For sure. Okay, I'm gonna also, in the spirit of choosing two to share, I'm going to also choose two. People make fun of me for this. I have a visor. It's a straw visor with like a little blue, like embellishment, like a strap or stripe. It's everything to me. I love it because it protects me from the sun.
Yes.
And the thing I love about it is it's a visor that's open in the back. So it's not one of those visors that are like pulling you. It's open, so it's like I can have my hair as big as I want.
Oh, cute.
And the visor just sits there.
Yeah.
And I'm from Texas. Even here, the sun out here gets brutal. It is so brutal. And even back home, in Texas, like it's hot as hell. So I'm just always carrying that visor around.
And I'm sure it looks really cute. Just put a high ponytail, have that little visor.
But it's not old school, but it's also not a trendy one. So I think that's why people make fun of me. But hey, I am protecting my skin. And I'm keeping cool. You'd be surprised at like what a little shade will do to, help keep cool. Right. It really helps. I suggest getting yourself a visor.
Right, and rock it with pride. You saw the commercial.
Yes! I like that. So my second favorite hat is something I've recently purchased, and it's definitely on trend with, style, and it's one of those conductor hats.
Ooh, nice.
Super cute. And this one is actually like a khaki tan, which is not me. I'm never going for neutrals. I'm always going for wild, crazy leopard, hot pinks. But this neutral one, I felt like it would be a perfect start to getting into the conductor hat or newsboy hat world, because I can wear it with everything. But I do want to get more like it. I like hats. I feel like that is an actually ultimate accessory. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's something I'm starting to incorporate in my wardrobes because I want to be out there. But it's like when I look at my clothes, I sometimes realize I'm a little not that much conservative, but like preppy, girly. Like my wardrobe is so girly, and how different is that? It's not really different. So I feel like accessorizing it can add like maybe a touch of edge or just a different touch, and that's why I'm really like I have like a cute little hat collection. Yeah. So I'm just trying to build onto it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a good category.
Absolutely. It's like, and it's also a good tip, which leads us to our next segment.
Yes.
Yeah, Shellese. So we're not going to leave these people empty-handed. I want you to start us off with the tips.
Okay. Well, 3 tips that I have in mind when it comes to I'll just say when it comes to accessories, since that's the topic for today.
Absolutely.
I did write down 3. So the more basic the outfit, the bolder the accessories can be. Okay. So when I think about that, I actually think of Erykah Badu. There's this picture that I always have in mind of her. She has on this basic tee, an oversized t-shirt, a top hat. And the earrings that she has on, it's just like, it takes over the whole picture. And I feel like, just the most basic thing that you have on, the more that you accessorize it, the more that it'll kind of pop, make what you have, pop.
Absolutely. I like that you gave that example because I would never think to, like, when wearing a t-shirt, to wear such big, like, because for me, like, t-shirt is just, like, ultimate, like, just casual. Right. But it's just a part of styling it and accessorizing it, you know?
It can definitely be dressed up. It really just depends on, if you are feeling bold enough, to take that step and actually, dress it up a little bit with something large like that. Great. So, kudos to Erykah for that picture.
She gives us so many style tips.
She gives me life. I love her.
Absolutely.
Another tip is a pin-up or, an updo as far as your hair. I feel like that's a good tip for any accessory. Let's say if you want to wear like a drop earring, a pinup look always looks good with that, because sometimes we hide our jewelry.
Yeah.
Girl. Sometimes we hide it, and it's okay to wear a pinup look.
Okay, yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah, just to accent what you're wearing. Especially if you're spending money on this stuff, you want it to be seen.
Yeah, because a lot of the times too, like you said, like if you wear something very, like, not casual, but just plain.
Right.
That's not your focus of the day or of your outfit. It's the focus is the jewelry, and you want people to see that. Right. Very good tip.
Right. And one more tip.
Okay.
Accessories define style, so it helps create that final look. So even if you're not really into, the accessories that, the big bold accessories are the statement pieces, it's even nice to have, little signature pieces that are intimate for you. And, that can even possibly be handed down,
I love that.
Yeah, it's good to just keep that going. So if you have like a family member or someone that is special to you, you can even hand down those pieces, and from there, it's just like a traditional thing.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
That's a really great tip. And also, just like you said, if it's not, even if it's not bold, it could be a really good conversation starter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Especially if it's something that has been passed down, things like that. I recently, these aren't passed down, but I recently started to get my mom, anytime I travel, I used to travel a lot for work, so anytime I would go places, I figured, you know what, I'm going to start buying her like a piece, like a jewelry piece, instead of like a magnet or a shot glass that she'll never use, she loves accessories, she loves rings, so try to find things like that. I'm also trying to do that for myself as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun, because it's a fun little backstory. I even have this like Betsy Johnson beautiful like owl bracelet. It was just bought in New York, but I love it because it was my first time to the big like Macy's in New York, which is like flagship. And it's just a story behind it. I remember that specific trip to New York. Super fun. Those are really good tips, Shellese. I'm so glad I had you on. I learned so much.
Oh, thank you.
I need to really start accessorizing, girl.
Well, I look forward to hearing your tips.
Yes. Okay, so my tips, just go for it. And I think that's been an overarching theme of this whole show as well. Just go for it. Try something new. I'm learning how to do that, and I think everyone should as well. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Don't ever do it again,
Right, but at least you can say you tried.
Absolutely, yeah. So don't be scared. For the longest time, actually, I would never wear hoop earrings. I was afraid it was going to make me look like a chola. I would never wear, even this, like I would categorize it as, it is a hoop. I would not wear it.
Right.
But, I started wearing it. I feel like I look prettier with a hoop earring.
Girl, you look gorgeous.
Thanks, girl. And, I do sometimes feel like, depending on what I'm wearing or what lipstick or how my makeup is with that hoop earring, it is a little chola-y, but you know what? Who cares? That's fun.
Right?
It's fun. It's a certain look. Why not? I definitely recommend looking up Iris Apfel. She is a fashion icon, and she'll definitely inspire you to like try something new or just to keep on adding. She wears the biggest jewelry pieces, the biggest bangle bracelets, and she just stacks them on. She has like a documentary film about her. I definitely recommend trying to check that out. It just steps into her world. She has so many things, so many pieces of jewelry, and so many tips. I told my mom, aside from you, Mother, she is my fashion role model. Because she just dresses super funky, and it's okay, I think it's, similar to Erykah Badu, she's super funky, and it's more than okay. It's special and it's fun. So definitely look up Iris. She is a fashion legend, darling. And my last tip is, and I need to follow this myself, is get organized.
Yes.
I'm starting to, realize that I do have these costume pieces. I do have different earrings. different bracelets, different rings, and I never know I have them. Why? Because they're just shoved in a bag, shoved somewhere in my closet, you know? So I recently just started trying to get organized. You can start with, which is what I did, is buying a, like a cute little cosita, like thing that like hangs on your wall, and start hanging your necklaces or whatever piece you see you might have more of. Find something that's gonna like organize that. You know, because you have the pieces.
Yeah.
Remember, you have them. So get organized.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Shellese, for joining us today. I had so much fun, and I learned so much from you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for letting me rock your jewelry, girl. It's so pretty. Guys, check Shellese Aunje out. We'll have her link down below. Check her out on Facebook, Instagram, and even her website.